insightful session on specialty chemical. I will take you through the HPCL's journey towards development of specialty chemicals, especially in our refinery segment, and journey towards Atmanirbhar in refinery sector for HPCL. So I'll briefly cover these aspects in my presentation. So I'll cover the process improvement additives that has been developed in HPCL and we are regularly used in our refineries. Then I'll talk about some crude chemicals which have been commercialized and used, and then nano and petchem additives. So before jumping into the chemical, just to take you through HPCL's journey in R&D. We started our R&D in 2012 as DSIR approval in Devangunthi terminal small room. Then in 2016 we came up with the phase 1 labs. So phase 1 labs are basically with our current internal, business like crude evaluation and fuels research lab. Then there is analytical lab, FCC hydroprocessing, all crude processing labs. Phase 2 labs we inaugurated in 2022. In phase 2 labs, we have petrochemical polymer, then Center of Excellence lube research we started doing earlier. But as a strategic move, it came under ambit of R&D in 2022. Then there is battery engine corrosion studies novel separation lab. Currently, these are the recent additions. So we have started doing research in the space of hydrogen, solar energy, bitumen pavement research, combustion digital lab, and global technology center. So digital lab is something very important every day we are generating a lot of data which are not being used. Just to give it a meaningful purpose, the digital lab has come up. So just to give a brief overview of whatever the technologies has been developed in R&D, you can see these green figures. These technologies are already been developed and demonstrated in our refineries. One is HP high gas technology, that is for the capture of H2S or CO2 based on process intensification mechanism, and it is based on a rotary packer bed. So currently in our refinery, it has been placed to capture H2S gas, and that H2S sulfur, it goes to sulfur recovery unit. Then we have HP square FCC is our FCC technology to maximize propylene production. We have HP PSA to capture the hydrogen or to purify the hydrogen generated in HGU unit. And whatever the technologies which are marked in like HP slurry technology, HP HDT tech, and these are basically under development. Slurry technology is for bottom upgradation technology. And then there is HP CATREF is basically catalyst, HP CCR catalyst and the process, plus HP isomerization catalyst plus the process. So if we see what are the major drivers for this, as we all know, we have already discussed from the morning, crude is a very volatile commodity. So how to drive the refining margin? So refining margin, we can start with improved distillate yield. So for that, you have to select the perfect blend that can be processed in the refinery. So data analytics goes into this so that we can select the perfect crude blend which can be processed in the refinery, and we can make the valuable products. Second is the creating value-added products. So maximizing propylene is one of the, like I already told, our HP square technology is basically for maximizing propylene. Then valorizing low-value refinery streams. Like we have a technology available to improve the bitumen from VG10 to VG30, VG40 grade. So these are also under implementation. Then producing specialty products. Like recently we have set up a plant in our Mumbai refinery. It's called HPDAK, that is for production of de-aromatized kerosene used in basically paint or in oil-based mud drilling. And the other three are basically interdependent. So any opportunity generally comes with challenges. Suppose we are going for opportunity crudes like high sulfur crudes, and high contaminants are also there. So it comes with challenges. It causes a lot of fouling, a lot of corrosion in the refineries. So the problem statement comes from refinery that we have to develop additives. so that we can mitigate the corrosion and the fouling can be removed. So it will result into energy efficiency plus lower CO2 emission. So my presentation, basically, I'll cover all this aspect of whatever products we have developed in R&D. So we have basically corrosion inhibitors we have developed. Then there are antifoulants, dewaxing or pore pressure depressants, furnace cleaning solution. It comes with our technology, our service plus the product. Then we have bottom cracking additive. We have propylene maximization additive, lubricity additive, and bioadditives. So today, mostly I will focus on the refinery process chemicals and additives. And we have subsequent sessions tomorrow where probably the renewable part of HPCL, whatever initiatives have been taken in hydrogen and petrochemicals, that will be covered. So these are some of the chemicals we are basically using for crude processing. These are the, if we see like HP Dewa is like dewatering chemical. Now, all of you may ask, these chemicals exist for long. What is the importance of this chemical? So, we know oil industry is already 100 years old and most of these chemicals are additive. But here the chemistry is chosen in such that we get some improvement in the efficiency, so that, and the cost is also, it is cost competitive in the market. So HP Dewa is for dewatering chemical that is used in crude oil tanks. So we have seen generally after buying the crude, we keep it for 12 to 16 hours for settling the water. Now, after applying the chemical, we reduces the time to 6 to 8 hours. So we can process more crude by using the chemical. HP N-score is a chemical which is basically to, dissolve the asphaltene residue bottom of the crude tank. Generally, during crude tank cleaning, it takes a lot of time. It takes almost 3 to 4 months to clean the tank bottom residue, which is very hard, and manual scavenging, manual scrapping is required. So by addition of this chemical, we can reduce the man days to half, and that we are using in our refinery. And HP Demo is a basically desalter chemical, but here the USP of HP Demo is it has been designed for high salt and high sulfur crude, so it gives very good efficiency in case of the opportunity crudes whenever we process in our refinery. DSA is basically an addition to HP Demo chemical. We have seen this problem while processing Russian crudes. We have seen this oily sludge coming out with the effluent water. So by using HP DSA with HP Demo, it helps us to resolve the issue. So DLA is basically diesel lubricating additive. This is not a crude additive. It is being used in the diesel. We have 3-4 solutions available for DLA because the market is competitive, and whenever due to the volatile market, the raw material cost goes up. So we have 3-4 solutions ready with us, so that whatever is the market rate, we can provide as per the market demand. And HPCL's consumption is around 2,000 ton per annum. So this is a very highly consumed chemical, regularly used. Then from these crude chemicals, I'll move to process improvement solutions. These are some of our corrosion inhibitors offering. So these are already there in the market, but these products have been developed to see whether we can optimize the dosage. So we have seen after using this chemical, there are 15 to 20% reduction in the dosage, and we got the same efficiency as per the commercial additives which were available in the market. So Cormity, this is basically for LPG pipeline to prevent the corrosion in LPG pipeline. Then there is Nutmax and Filmnax. They are basically used in crude distillation towers to prevent the overhead corrosion due to HCl. Then comes our improving efficiency additives. So here we have a couple of additives. HP Deucer is an additive where we have seen due to the contaminants in the crude, especially the inorganics and the metals, it get deposited over the hydrotreating, this fixed bed catalyst of hydrotreater unit or naphtha hydrotreater unit. And because of that, we get very high delta P, so that you need to run your unit at lesser feed rate to match the delta P of the, design delta P. So by using this chemical periodically after 7 to 10 days, you can control the delta P within the unit so that more feed can be processed. And this ThermoPro, this is a basically for heat exchanger cleaning fluid, online heat exchanger cleaning. You do not need to take out the heat exchanger outside. By using this chemical regularly, the fouling can be mitigated. Then there is HP Pharmacare is basically our solution. This is a services plus product offering from HPCL. Here, basically, if due to deposition of non-conductive materials on the, the coils in the furnace, we see higher, bridge wall temperature. It helps us to reduce the bridge wall temperature, and in turn, it improves the efficiency of the furnace. Then we have HP DWA, basically dewaxing air. This is particularly for refinery industry, lube refinery. So we are using this, earlier it was, we are using some imported chemical. So this is a replacement of imported chemical. And DR is our drag reducing agent for product pipeline. So we have seen by using our DRA, there is around 20% improvement in the efficiency, energy efficiency. Now coming from the refinery chemical to some of our green initiatives. So we have developed these chemicals, Bioactiva, Bioremedia, by specially choosing the microbe strains. Bioactiva is used in the ETP plants, where we can see the BOD and COD can be limited within the as per the environmental regulation. And Bioremedia is for bioremediation of oily sludge. So if you use HP Bioremedia for bioremediation, we can see within 70 days, 70% of oil will be degraded. And it generally takes 6 months time to completely remove the oil from the oily sludge. Then HP SolarOcare is our solar panel cleaning additive. And we have seen by using this additive as compared to normal soap water, there is 6 to 7% improvement in the efficiency of the power production. HP Flame Plus and HP Dolphin is basically our LPG additive, and this is developed based on the theory of flame propagation and as well as the combustion efficiency improvement. WMA is our worm mix additive, which is basically mixed during bitumen before laying the road. It requires temperature of 170 degrees Celsius. So if you use HP WMA, the temperature, we can reduce to 150 degrees. So there is 20-degree reduction in temperature, which helps in saving energy. Now, as we also have a nanotechnology lab and try to use how the nanoparticles can be used to improve some of the efficiency. So these are our protective coatings offering. So if we see, we have HP Nano Coat, that is basically for corrosion resistant coating, especially in case of salty environment or where there is enough moisture ingress. So we have seen after, mixing this, using this nano material, generally whatever conventional coatings are available, it has 3 layers. So the sacrificial layer, then there is one middle layer and the top layer, UV radiant top layer. But by using nanomaterial, only one coat we can. It gives the same performance as of three material, and this nano coat has been used in our refineries where we see there is a lot of corrosion due to the outside environment, and it has perfectly worked. HP Nano Cool is a nano-based coating that basically reflects the solar light and keeps the temperature cool. So we have used this chemical additive protective coating in Rajasthan refinery, and we have seen there is 10-degree temperature difference after using this on the surface because of the efficiency improvement of reflection. Then there is HP CIC and TIC. These are basically our cold insulation coating and thermal insulation coating. So generally in insulation coating, there are 3 layers. One is basically the corrosion resistant coating. Then it comes some foaming above that, the aluminum cladding. So it removes the requirement of all these. Only directly you can apply this coating over the pipe. And if we talk about HPTIC, it is safe touch and the rate at 120 degrees Celsius. In case of CIC, it works very good at -30, -35 degrees Celsius. So TIC we are already using in our refinery, and CIC also in bearing cooling towers we are using in the refinery. So our petchem team has basically, has started recently to support our ambitious plan for petrochemical. HPCL is already expanding in petrochemical with the Rajasthan refinery coming up. So in petrochemical section, we are working on additive solutions for polymer property tuning and residue conversion. So these are some of the products which we have rolled out. So 3D PP is basically 3D printer material. Generally, I mean, it is available in 3 formats, resin format, powder format, and filament format. So, and the market, it is available in A4 kind of sheets. But if you use, I mean, here our material is available in rollable filament. And it gives better strength as compared to whatever available in the market. Then there is HPPFT is basically a polymer fuel tank. So we have specially designed this polymer, and the polymer has been rotomolded to form these plastic fuel tanks, which are basically we see in the trucks. And the third thing is HPPCR, HDPE. These are basically recyclable, I mean, plastics we have used to develop this high density polyethylene, this packaging. And we are using this packaging now from our lube products and other products. So just to summarize, this is the journey of HPCL's R&D so far. So currently we have developed around 80 technologies plus products, out of which 12 is technology and 68 is around product. And we have filed 663 patents in India and overseas, and out of which 250 patents we have already been granted. Then out of which 58 patents we have commercialized and 13 is ready for commercialization. So these numbers not only reflects our innovation, but effective technology transfer and implementation also. So thanks for your patience listening. And HPCL remains committed to delivering Make in India solutions aligned with our national goal as well as our company's goal. Thank you.